I'm here with Mike and Kara Dunn. We've been tasting the new Retro cellars, Petite Syrah, the Howell Mountain Petite Syrah and the Napa Valley, as well as a selection of Dunn Vineyards. Hi guys.
Hi.
Mike, when did you get into winemaking?
I came back to the winery in 1999 as a cellar rat, but I grew up here from 1979. So I worked harvest, I worked in the vineyard, even in college a bit. Would come home in the summer and work for my dad in the winery. But graduated from college and decided to open my own bicycle shop with a buddy from high school. And after about 10 years of that, thought, what the hell am I doing? I should really be trying to learn from my old man.
Should we maybe go in this direction, right?
Yeah. And so unfortunate circumstances brought me back here, but it's been almost, well, it'll be on a 16th harvest coming up.
What did you do in college?
I studied, I went in as a biology major, thinking possibly veterinarian medicine, and quickly realized that was a highly competitive, impacted field. And so I was just...
So you went into winemaking instead?
Yeah, right. Yeah. So I just studied what I liked, which was basically evolution and biology. And I got a degree in physical anthropology. So I got to cherry pick all the classes I liked and made it through as quickly as I could. But yeah.
So now in making the retro label here, it looks like there are no Cabernets in the selection. Tell me about Petite Syrah.
So, I came back working for my dad with the goal of not screwing anything up. And we always had a barrel or two of Petite Syrah because we bought this vineyard in '92 that has an old patch of Petite Syrah. And it's a really rocky site, so it's not something easily replanted. And it was productive, so my dad was selling the fruit to several wineries. And slowly it started to die down to where it wasn't producing very much. And I asked him in 2002 if I could buy the fruit. And he said, yeah, okay. And then Ray Corson was buying it at the time. He comes up close to harvest and he said, yeah, I think I'll be picking that in the next 2 weeks. And I said, oh, no, that's my fruit this year. And my dad says, no, we're just going to sell to Ray. So I'll never forget, we're in the barn and I said, look, I was pissed, right? Look, I'm not asking for charity. I just want to make the wine. I'm paying for the grapes. I'm paying for the barrels, but I need this for my own project. And, my wife would be involved and he's like, well, wine's hard to sell. And I'm like, well, I was in the business of selling crap for 15 years.
Man of many words.
I think I could handle it. Of course, he was right. It's hard to sell, wine. But Petite Syrah particularly wouldn't be a wine that you would choose to make a bunch of money selling. It's not a grape that's popular. It's kind of misunderstood. It's a tannic, rustic, bold varietal, and the market just really doesn't know what to make of it. You get the jammy, fruity, highly alcoholic, say Lodi region or further south. And then you've got Mendocino, rot gut red. I don't want to offend anybody, but there's a whole range of styles. And in this case, it was fruit that I had tasted for years. I walked the vineyard as a kid. I used to explore the old buildings on this vineyard site, and it just had a connection. It was a logical thing. And as a winemaker, it's an intriguing fruit to work with because it is such a monster. It really is. It makes Cabernet seem elegant, and we don't make elegant Cabernets necessarily. But ironically, Kara would have rather we made Pinot, but we didn't have a fruit source for that. And the beauty of this is I get to farm it. I get paid to farm my own fruit. I buy the fruit, but so I've been able to really step into. It's opened up a whole bunch of awareness for me in barrel selection, yeast, vineyard management, because it was my money, and it was our money, and the mistakes were also mine, and the marketing issues were were ours to own, and ultimately helped Dunn with barrels and just my knowledge. It'd be kind of like a master's, you know, instead of going back to UC Davis and taking a couple years. And,
Yeah.
you know, this was, you know, nothing like learning with your own money involved, right?